This year, 2025, experts are reporting rising denials for common conditions like tinnitus and sleep apnea, sometimes before the medical evidence is even considered. His own annual performance reviews in 2025 show rising higher level reviews and supplemental claims being submitted by veterans who feel like they did not get the duty to assist that they deserve, or that they didn't get the rating that they clearly earned and deserve. So while the VA brags about clearing the backlogs and has expedited the process, who's paying the price? You got it, the veterans, you and me. Fast isn't the problem. We want fast, but fast without accuracy is the problem. I also want to mention, when I filed 15 conditions on my one claim a couple of years ago, my thought process, full transparency, was I'll get denied anyway, so let's just throw it all in and basically get it over with. But that process actually worked for me. The backlog at that time meant that I would have about 6 weeks from the time I submitted my claim until I heard about my first C&P exam, and that was pretty accurate. That gave me time to run to the doctor's office, run to the urgent care, drop by the hospital, collect all of my medical records that I hadn't really been keeping that meticulous track of, and then I would scan them and then upload them to my claim. By the time I had my first C&P exam, I was locked and loaded with all of my medical evidence in my claim, and I had hard copies during the exams. But today in 2025, that strategy could cost you, and it could really crush your claim. Veterans are reporting C&P exams within 2 to 4 weeks of filing. One vet mentioned to me in the comments that they submitted their claim, and then they had a doctor's appointment within about 4 weeks after that time, but they went ahead and submitted it anyway. And unfortunately, they got a C&P exam notice that the exam would take place before they could get to that doctor's appointment. One vet that mentioned to me that they filed a claim, had the exam, and was rated in 3 to 4 weeks, start to finish. So what can you do in this environment to protect your claim? Here's a couple of things that I recommend and that I would do differently if I was filing today as opposed to a couple of years ago.